something left of it. Okay, that was my leg. This was good. And then maybe down. Okay, yeah. Give it a 31 on you need what's next down after this one? I'll get closer and see. With my shoulders still. Just forward. Everything else is a little more. This is different brand. Oh, different brand. No, this should be one more. Oh, yeah, that's good. I'll try that. Yeah, this is medium, so. Okay, thanks. Okay. My shoulders better, and then I abuse it and it hurts again, so darn it. It doesn't feel exactly what I like it to.
And I know Marcia said she wouldn't be here.
No, yeah, we went to the conference, so.
My mind really wasn't on what I was doing when I was sleeping. I wore flip-flops. I had them on in the house and
Out the door we went.
Yep. Thought, wow, that's stupid. Okay.
I have done that with my bedroom slippers on. I got out to the car and I'm like, oh, geez. I gotta go put shoes on. Did you have them on in the house? Right. And I thought, oh my gosh, I got my bedroom slippers on. I'm glad somebody else did that. Oh, goodness. Well, I had a tooth that was bothering me, and I went to the dentist and said I needed a root canal. But it had an infection in it.
Oh, my.
So they put me on an antibiotic, and I didn't even think about it. I was supposed to give blood Wednesday, and when I was filling out my rapid pass, it says, are you on an antibiotic? And I'm like, oh, shoot.
Oh, so you can't do it.
I bet they're not going to take. So I texted the girl, the other one makes the trip in town. She said, no, you're not going to permit to, blah, blah, blah. She said, no, they said no. I am so sorry. I didn't even think about it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was one of the questions, and I wouldn't have even thought about it if it hadn't been a question. But then it started. Then it causes other problems like constipation. Really? Yes. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I just don't feel good. And then it dawned on me, I'm taking an antibiotic, and it causes. Oh my gosh, darn it.
How long do you have to be on it?
I can't do blood. I can't go potty.
How long do you have to take it then?
Tomorrow's my last day.
Good.
I've had it for 10, I supposed to take it for 10 days. So tomorrow's my last day, and then Tuesday is my root canal.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, goodness gracious. So it's just like one thing leads to another.
Yes.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yesterday I didn't fly, but I had a ground lesson.
Oh, okay.
So I got prepared, I took my drama meeting, the whole thing, and didn't fly. So anyway, but I came home, and as soon as the drama meeting wore off, I was like, man, I am really nauseous. And what I had forgotten was we did chart mapping the entire time, the entire 3 hours.
Okay.
Going sleeping and little bitty numbers. And I know that bothers me. You did it for 3 hours. And so, yeah, it's overthinks is all I have to say. It's just like, why does everything have to be so complicated? You know, I'm like, so you think I couldn't give blood, and so I'm like, if I would have thought about it, I don't even know how long you have to be off the antibiotics before you can give blood. I didn't ask that question because I didn't think about it soon enough anyway. But you know, then if I thought about it, I would have taken something to prevent myself from getting a stomachache. It's like, oh my gosh. But it's just like, as I get older, it seems that you used to be able to, I used to be able to, and not even think twice about it. And then all of a sudden, like looking at the little bit of numbers, when the bothers you a bit in my 20s and 30s, exactly. But apparently, it's a problem. You're right. It's just like, and that's what God said. You know, you have these problems. I said, I know. But we're almost 70 years old, you know, and it's just we've never had these problems before. Right. They just assume we're kind of fine. Yeah. Why do I have them now? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Frustrating. It is very frustrating. So frustrating. Come on, Samantha. We're talking about getting old. Frustrating.
My mom's coming.
Oh, she's coming? Oh, is she good?
She's downstairs.
Okay, good. Well, today we'll do bands, and I like the bag. Okay. You can grab whatever works. I think usually you do a pink one, if you put some one in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Or if you want to do something harder, you can pick up something harder.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Sorry, we had a street in Sterling that we couldn't get through.
Oh, no. Oh, did they?
Well, Sterling needs the sun behind.
Oh, they're horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So, Bill, if you want to start, go ahead.
No, it's fine. We were just, before Samantha came upstairs, we were commiserating about being older and how it takes, so we're fine.
Okay. I'll do my thing first.
Well, I'm back with the nose picking kids now.
Oh my God! So there's no mask now, right?
Yeah, do I hear my story the other day of the little kindergarten?
Yeah, let's hear your story.
So, we're doing Ring Around the Rosie, and, you know, I'm part of the circle, so I grab the one kid's hand, and I go to grab the other kid's hand, and his nose is scared. And I said, go get a Kleenex and sanitize your hands. So he does, and he's doing this. And I'm like, it's fine. If I get hand sanitizer in my hand, that's fine. So I hold his hand, we do it once, they all fall down. And then every time, then I pick her back up, then I don't think he wanted to sanitize again, so he's rubbing it in his hair, and rubbing it in his hands, and I'm like, this is the kid I have to hold hands with.
Oh, God.
5-year-old.
Yes.
And in the good old days, if they just looked at you and were really quiet, like, who's this new lady? No, none of them are shy. The cutest thing, though, was one of the kids goes, you look just like my sister's music teacher. I said, I understand. They don't understand, like, you know, I've been teaching your older sister, and now I'm teaching you.
But at least it's not stormy, you know.
And not all week long. That's good. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm like, you know,
For January, we'll take that,
I'm
right?
going to complain about that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know.
it's gonna be in the 40s, so,
Excellent.
yeah.
My dogs are like that. They have these little shoes I put on,
Yeah.
and some of them fall off, so I got a different variety, and it's like this rubber elastic stuff that looks like I'm putting little balloons on their feet.
Yeah.
And then of course they're all out there.
What is this?
So they'll be happiest in the 40s.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. Our breath in and out. And another breath in and out. Taking our arms up, overhead, and leaning off to the right side. Letting that bottom hand fall away, and stretching out. And bring both hands back to heart center. Again, that breath in and out. Taking our arms up, overhead, and leaning to the left side. Letting that bottom hand fall away, and stretching out. And bringing both hands back to heart center. Another breath in and out. Left hand to our right knee, right hand travels around behind, overlooking the right shoulder, and as you exhale, slowly turning your torso, and seeing if you might be able to look behind you, and coming back to center. Taking that breath in and out. Right hand, left knee, left hand travels around behind, overlooking the left shoulder, and as you exhale, again slowly turning your torso, and seeing if you might be able to look behind you on the other side, and coming back to center. Another breath. We'll take our legs wide, stretching out. Right hand, right ankle, taking the left arm over top. Bringing that left hand down to the right toes. Right hand to our right toes. And exhaling down, nose to the right knee. Inhaling up, left hand, left ankle. Pressing the right arm over top. Bringing that right hand down to our left toes. Left hand to our left toes. And exhaling down. Nose to that left knee. Inhaling up. Stretch wide. Left finger. Right toes. Exhaling down. Inhaling up, stretching wide, right finger, left toe, exhaling down. Inhaling up, stretching wide, left finger, right toes, exhaling down. Inhaling up, stretching wide, and right finger, left toe, exhaling down. Inhaling up. We'll bring both legs together for our forward fold. Inhaling up, bending the right knee, keeping that right ankle on top of the left side, and stretching forward for the left toes. Taking both legs long, forward fold. Inhaling up, bending the left knee, putting that left ankle on top of the right side, reaching forward for those right toes. And again, taking both legs long, forward fold.
with our band and moves around our ankles. And then we'll just put some distance between our ankles, putting tension on the band, hands just behind our hips, and we're going to raise up that right ankle and hold. Putting the right foot down, still tension on our band, we'll pick up that left ankle, holding that left one up, setting it down, we're back to the right ankle, lifting it up, putting the right ankle down, picking up the left, setting the left down. One more time, we're picking up that right ankle, setting it down, and picking up that left ankle. Setting it down, still keeping that tension on our band. We'll inhale our arms up overhead, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and inhale up, and exhale down. We'll come into our bow, hands behind our hips, still tension on the band, taking our legs up, and hands out by our knees. Coming back into our seated position, still keeping tension on that band. Inhaling our arms up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, and exhaling down. Again, we're coming into our boat, tension on the band, taking our legs up, and hands out by our knees. Coming back into our seated position, still keeping tension on the band, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, and once more, inhaling up, and exhaling down. Lab boat, still tension on our band, bringing our legs up, and hands out by our knees. As we come back down, we'll release the tension on our band and come into a forward fold. Coming back into our seated position, we're going to hang on to the band on either side. Elbows out, and we're just going to stretch it out and hold. Bringing our hands back to heart center. Stretching out the band. Bringing our hands back. And once more, stretching out the band. And bringing our hands back. Getting rid of our band, we'll put the right hand behind the right shoulder. With the left hand, we're going to push that right elbow up, giving our shoulder a stretch. And we'll come back and do the other side. Left hand to the left shoulder, with the right hand helping that left elbow up, giving our arm a stretch, that shoulder a stretch. And from here, we'll come into our table position. Hands and knees. Starting our cow position with our head up, relaxing our back. Here's cow, inhaling, hugging my head, arching my back, pulling my tummy up, exhaling, back around into our cow. Cat again, inhaling, hugging my head, arching my back, holding my tummy up, and exhaling back around into our cow. Last cat, inhaling, tugging my head, arching my back, pulling my tummy up, and exhaling back around into our cat. Taking a breath in and out. We'll turn to the right side, looking back at that right foot, coming back to center, turning to the left side, looking back at that left foot, returning to center. I'm going to cross that right knee in front of the left, right palm is down, rotating, left arm and fingers overhead, bring that left hand down, rotating, right arm and fingers overhead, bring that right hand down. We'll take that into our threading the needle, right arm underneath the left, right shoulder headed down to the mat, taking that left arm all the way forward. If you choose, rotating the left shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling, placing my palms down, straightening my arm, taking the left arm underneath the right, left shoulder headed down to the mat, we'll take that right arm all the way forward. And if you choose, rotating that right shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling, placing my palms down, straightening my arm, exhaling down onto my forearms, and exhaling down again, dropping my forehead onto the mat, and stretching those arms out long in front of me. Our legs in the position that they're in, and bring our palms back down and straighten our arms. And as we do that, we're going to put that band around our wrist. And then we're just going to slowly bring our torso up, take those arms up overhead. Bending our elbows, taking our band behind our head, stretching our arms up, bending our elbows, taking that band behind our head, stretching our arms up, and once more, bending our elbows, and taking that band behind our head. We'll stretch our arms up and hold. And bringing our hands back down, we'll get rid of the band and unwind back into our table. First breath in and out. And then we're going to cross that left knee in front of the right. Left palm is down, rotate, right arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that right hand down, rotating left arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that left hand down, threading the needle, taking the left arm underneath the right, left shoulder headed down to the mat, and we'll take that right arm all the way forward. If you choose, rotating the right shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling, placing my palms down, straightening my arm, taking the right arm underneath the left, right shoulder headed down to the mat, and we'll take that left arm all the way forward. If you choose, rotating that left shoulder, taking the arm and the fingers on up towards the ceiling, placing my palms down, straightening my arms, exhaling down onto my forearms, and exhaling down again, dropping my forehead onto the mat, and stretching those arms out long in front of me. Leaving my legs in the position they're in, I'm going to walk my hands back, straighten my arms, and once again put that band around my wrist. And then we're slowly going to roll up, take those arms up overhead, and stretch that band. Bending our elbows, taking that band behind our head. Raising our arms up. Bending our elbows, taking that band behind our head. Stretching our arms up. Bending our elbows, taking that band behind our head. And then we're going to reach up and hold. And then we'll remove the band and come out into our table. Taking a breath in and out. We'll stretch that right arm all the way out front and take that left leg out behind us. Bending that left knee, drawing my right elbow back, connecting, left knee, stretching out, bending that left knee, drawing that right elbow back, connecting, left knee, and stretching out. This time if you bend the left knee, we'll bring that right hand around and see if we can hang on to the left toe. And coming back into our table. A breath in and out. We'll take that left arm all the way out in front and that right leg out behind us. Bending my right knee, drawing that left elbow back, connecting, stretching out, bending my right knee, drawing that left elbow back, connecting, and stretching out. This time if you bend the right knee, we'll bring that left hand around and see if we can hang on to those right toes. Coming back into our table. First breath in and out. We'll think about putting our head down on the mat, stretching those arms long behind us, then interlacing my fingers, lengthening my arms, and rolling my shoulders back. And we're coming back into our table. And we're going to bring our backside back over our heels. Take those arms overhead. We're going to reach back with the right hand, reaching back to that mat behind us, stretching the left arm up. Coming back, original position. Reaching back with the left hand to that mat behind us. Coming back, original position. Again, that right hand reaching to the mat behind us. Coming back to our original position. Reaching back with the left to that mat behind us. Coming back. And one last time with the right hand reaching back to that mat behind us. Coming back to our original position. And reaching back with that left hand to the mat behind us. original position. And we're coming back into our table. First breath in and out. We're going to tuck our toes, bringing our backside up, down dog. And we'll start by walking the dog. Right knee forward and back, left knee forward and back, just like we're walking. Settling back into our down dog. We'll take that right hand over to the left ankle. Coming back, down dog. Left hand over to the right ankle. Coming back, down dog. And we're putting that right foot forward, in between both hands in front, and we're inhaling up for that warrior one. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, scooting that right foot back, down dog. Bringing that left foot forward, and we're inhaling our arms up again, coming into warrior one. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, and we'll scoot that left foot back, down dog. We'll take this into our down dog hop. We're just going to extend that right leg out behind us, bring the foot back. Extend the left leg out behind us, bring the foot back, and back and forth, as fast or slow as you want to go. And we're coming back into our regular down dog. Again, bringing that right foot forward, inhaling our arms up, warrior one. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, scooting that right foot back, down dog, bringing that left foot forward, inhaling up, warrior one. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, putting that left foot back, down dog. And again, our down dog hop. We're extending that right leg out behind us, and then the left, and back and forth, as fast or as slow as you want to go. And we'll come back into our regular down dog. Last time this sequence, we're bringing that right foot forward and inhaling up, warrior one. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, taking that right foot back, down dog, bringing that left foot forward, inhaling up, warrior one. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to the mat, scooting that left foot back, down dog. Here's our three-legged dog. Weight on the right foot, and we'll take that left leg out behind us, bending the left knee, turning my hip outward, dropping that foot over my hip. And then if you choose, walking your hands back, and see if you can put them around that right ankle. back into our down dog. Putting the weight on the left foot, taking that right leg up for three-legged dog. Bending the right knee, turning my hip outward, dropping my foot over my hip. And if you want it to be harder, walking your hands back and see if you can put them around that left ankle. And coming back into our down dog. We'll walk our feet forward, right behind our hands. Slowly rolling upward, reaching on up, settling into that mountain position. Breath in, and out. Here's our warrior two, right foot forward, left foot behind, bending the right knee, arms around, overlooking the right fingertips. Taking the right hand up, left knee. Coming back, warrior two. Taking that right hand all the way down, the left is up. Coming back, warrior two. And pulling that lower left forearm forward, connected to the outside of the right lower leg. And taking that right arm up towards the ceiling. And unwinding, coming back, warrior two. And stepping back into our mountain. And breath in, and out. Warrior two other side, left foot forward, right is behind. Bending the left knee, arms around, overlooking this left fingertip. Taking the left hand up. Coming back, warrior two. Taking that left hand down, the right is up. Coming back, warrior two. And we'll bring that lower right forearm forward, connect to the outside of the left lower leg, and take that left arm up towards the ceiling. And unwinding, coming back, warrior two. And stepping back into our mountain. First breath in. And out. Here's our tongue salutation. Arms overhead. Coming forward into our forward fold. Hands behind our calves. Relaxing our head. Relaxing our neck. Putting our hands on the mat in front of our toes. Bringing those hands up to our knees. Down to the mat, up to our knees, down to the mat, and one more time, up to our knees, and down to the mat. We'll leave the right foot forward, take the left behind, into our lunge. Right palm is down, rotating, left arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that left hand down, rotating, right arm and fingers overhead. And bringing that right hand down. We're going to find our band and we'll put it underneath the bottom of that right foot. We're going to brace that right elbow against the right knee as we pick up the band with the right hand, bringing that band up to our shoulders, rotating, taking the left arm overhead. Coming back into our lunge. Same thing, we're bracing that right elbow against the right knee,
bringing that up to our shoulder, rotating, taking the left arm overhead, coming back into our lunge. And one last one. So again, bracing the right elbow against the right knee, bringing the hands up to our shoulder, rotating, left arm overhead, and coming back into our lunge, and we'll get rid of the band. Here's our side angle, right forearm on top of the right thigh, taking the left arm overhead. Only thing we're doing is switching our arms, left forearm on the right thigh, right arm overhead. And then putting that into our reverse warrior, right hand below the thumb, putting both hands together, heart center, connecting my thumb between my eyebrows, looking up, bringing up hands to heart center, and a twist, left elbow, right knee, turning to the side, and we'll put both hands down by that right foot. We're scooting that right foot back into our down dog. Tucking my chin, bringing that left knee forward and holding. Putting the left foot down. Tucking my chin, bringing that right knee forward and holding. Putting the right foot down. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that band around our ankles as we come back into down dog. We're going to have a little tension on that band, come back into our down dog. Keeping that tension on the band, we're going to bend our knees, bringing our knees forward so they're just off the mat, and pushing back into our down dog. Again, we're going to bend our knees, bringing our weight forward as we bring those knees just off the mat. Pushing back into our down dog. And we'll do one more. Bending our knees, bringing our weight forward, keeping those knees an inch or so off the mat, and pushing back into our down dog. Then we'll go ahead and get rid of the band and hold our regular down dog. From down dog, we're going to head into our plank position. We'll widen the stance of our plank, coming into our regular plank. Widen the stance of our plank, coming into our regular plank. And one last time, widening the stance of our plank, and coming back into our regular plank. From here, we're headed down. Your choice. Either resting on your forearms to space, or palms down, and pushing back for cobra. And we'll take a few breaths here. When you're ready, we'll head back into our down dog, tucking our toes. Tucking my chin, bringing that left knee forward and holding. Putting the left foot down, tucking my chin, bringing that right knee forward and holding, putting the right foot down, and again we're going to put that band around our ankles again as we come back into that down dog.
Again, keep tension on that band. We're bending our knees, bringing our body weight forward, holding those knees an inch or so off the mat. Pushing back, down dog. L pose, coming forward again, bringing those knees an inch or so off the mat. Pushing back, down dog. And one more L pose, coming forward, bringing those knees an inch or so off the mat. And pushing back, down dog. Here we'll get rid of our band and come back into our regular down dog. We're bringing that left foot forward, putting us back into a lunge. Left palm is down, rotating, right arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that right hand down, rotating left arm and fingers overhead. Bringing that left hand down, and then we're going to find that hand and it goes underneath the bottom of that left foot. We're bracing that left elbow against our left knee, grabbing the band with the left hand, bringing it up to our shoulder, rotating, taking the right arm overhead, coming back into our lunge. Again, bracing that left elbow against the left knee, pulling the band up to our shoulder, rotating, right arm overhead, returning back into our lunge. One last time, here we go, left elbow, left knee, bringing that band to our shoulder, rotating, taking the arm overhead, and coming back into our lunge, and we'll get rid of our band. Here's our side angle, left forearm on the left side, taking the right arm overhead. Only thing we're switching is our arms, right forearm, left side, left arm overhead. Taking that into our reverse warrior, left hand below the sun. Bringing both hands together, heart center, connecting the thumbs between my eyebrows, looking up. Bringing our hands to heart center. And our twist. Right elbow, left knee, turning to the side. And we'll put both hands down by the left foot. Getting ready, bringing that right foot forward into our forward fold. Slowly rolling upward. Reaching on up and settling into that mountain position. 4 breaths in and out. We'll take this into our triangle. Right foot is forward, left is behind. Stretching our arms out. Right hand, right ankle, and the left arm is up. Taking that right arm and pushing it out to the left side. Bringing both hands around the right ankle, looking up for gazing pose, and making our way up. Stretching our arms out. Left hand, right ankle, and the right arm is up. And taking that left arm out to the right side. Bringing both hands against the right ankle. Looking up for gazing pose. And making our way back up into our mountain. Good breath in and out.
forward, right is behind, arms around, left hand, left ankle, right arm is up. Then you're taking that left arm and pointing it out to the right side. Bringing both hands around the left ankle, looking up for gazing pose, and making our way back up. Stretching our arms out, right hand, left ankle, and the left arm is up. And taking the right arm and pointing it out to the left side. Bringing both hands around the left ankle, looking up for a gazing pose, and making our way back up. Settling into our mountain. Taking a breath in and out. From here, we'll come forward into our table, and we're headed over onto our back. Feet down, knees up, arms wide. Put that breath in and out. We'll think about crossing that right leg over the left, and we're taking both knees off to that left side. Stretching that top leg nice and long with the right hand reaching around over the toes or the ankle on the bottom. And maybe that left arm comes up towards the ceiling. And unwinding, coming back into our neutral. And we'll take that left leg over the right. And then we're taking both knees off the right side. Stretching that top leg nice and long. With the left hand, we're reaching around for the toes or the ankle on the bottom. And maybe that right arm comes up towards the ceiling. And unwinding, coming back into our neutral. Feet down, knees up. Step breath in and out. We'll take that right leg up towards the ceiling. And we're rolling that right ankle one way and then the other. Pulling my toes towards me, pushing them away, towards me, and away. And then starting that circle with our right leg. Making that circle go around the other way. Taking that right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, lowering that right heel halfway between the ceiling and the floor. And holding. As you exhale again, dropping that right heel almost to the mat. Not quite there. Letting it hover. And we'll take the right leg all the way back up with both hands bent. We're reaching to those right toes. And releasing out. Feet down. Knees up. And we'll take that left leg up towards the ceiling. Rolling that left ankle. First one way. And then the other. Pulling my toes towards me, pushing them away, towards me, and away. And then we'll make that circle with our left leg. Making that circle go around the other way. Taking that left leg up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale,
Lowering that left heel halfway between the ceiling and the floor and holding. As you exhale again, dropping that left heel almost to the mat. Not quite there. Letting it hover. And we'll take the left leg all the way back up with both hands. We'll reach for the left toe. And then we're reaching out. Feet down. Knees up. Our breath in. And out. We're going to go ahead and find our band. And we'll put that around our ankles as we take our feet back up towards the ceiling. We're going to put some tension on that band. And as we keep that tension on the band, we're going to do some windshield wipers. So we're taking both legs together, off to that right side, holding tension on our band. Bringing our legs overhead, still tension on the band. And then taking both legs to that left side, windshield wiper left. Taking our legs up overhead, keeping that tension on the band. Here we go, back to the right, windshield wiper right. Legs back up overhead, keeping tension on the band. Windshield wiper left, both legs to that left side. Bringing our legs back up overhead, keeping tension on that band. And we'll do one last round. So here we go, both legs, windshield wiper right, holding right. Bringing our legs up overhead, still keeping tension. Last time, bringing both legs to that left side, windshield wiper left. And we're taking both legs up overhead, keeping tension on that band, and we're holding. Keep holding. And then we'll come all the way out, get rid of our band, back into our neutral. Full breath in and out. And finally we'll roll over into the moment in child's pose. And then from child's pose, we're making ourselves comfortable. We're at Shavasana. On our back. Sponge pose. Beginning with some deep breaths in. And out. Inhaling all the way in. Pushing the air all the way out. See if we can extend that inhalation for about 5 seconds. And then push the air out for about 5 seconds. Beginning to notice that place, that pause. Between our inhalation and our exhalation. Slowly bring your awareness to your forehead. Smoothing out your forehead. Relaxing your eyebrows. Relaxing that place between your eyebrows. Drawing that relaxation down through your cheeks and into your jaw. Maybe opening your mouth just a little bit as you invite your jaw to relax. Bring that relaxation down through your neck, and as you exhale, dropping your shoulders, releasing them. Thinking about deepening that space. Between the bottom of your ears and the top of your shoulders. Drawing that relaxation down through your arms, into your wrists, softening your hands, releasing your fingers. Continuing to allow your thoughts to come and go. Bringing that relaxation down through your chest, into your tummy, relaxing your hips, softening your thighs, releasing your knees, lower legs, ankles, and your feet. Continuing to drift and melt. And maybe on today's journey, you find yourself walking along a path beside a mountain stream on a crisp fall afternoon. You can feel the soft ground beneath your feet, hear the gentle sound of the water. Noticing how the sound of the rushing water seems to change. When the water is shallow, it rushes over the rocks, bright and bubbly. And when the stream is wider, the water is deeper, and it seems more tranquil and calm. You can smell the scent of pine and the sweet fragrance of the plants by the water's edge. As you glance into the stream, you can see a few small trout looking for food in the current, darting here and there. As you approach a shallow section of the stream, a stone catches your eye, reflecting the late afternoon sun through the water, and you reach into the water to pick it up. Picking up the stone, you see web patterns etched onto its flat oval surface, and you consider whether it might be a fossil of some kind. Taking a moment to enjoy the beautiful day, examine your fossil, and see what's meant for you to see on your journey today. coming back to your breath. Noticing its peaceful, easy rhythm. Taking a moment to give thanks for whatever comes to mind today. Also taking a moment to think about our intention. All those good things we'd like to do. Gathering the positive affirmations in our mind. And when we have those intentions gathered together, either in our mind's eye, or we can raise our arms over our head and send all those good thoughts outward. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out, reconnecting with our body, noticing the rise and fall of our chest as we inhale and as we exhale. Checking in with our fingers, wiggling our fingers, noticing how they feel. Checking in with our toes, wiggling our toes, noticing how they feel. Allowing our senses to bring us back to the room around us. Any sounds in the room, the temperature of the room. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. And when you're ready to come back from your journey, only when you're ready to come back, gently sitting up and taking your time. Thank you for doing that.
And I love you for doing it.